To start out, you can open After Effects and you're going to import the assets that you downloaded for the project. It's on the assignment. There should be 3 of them. It should be, I'm going to go under Koi, and it should just be these 3, not the one right here. So I'm going to grab this one and this one at the same time, and maybe this one. So hold the Control key down and it allows me not to select that one, but I'm going to click Import. Okay, now we're going to start out by just doing the fish. Okay, so I'm going to do koifish.png. Oh, and I got to click the new composition, and I'm going to change it to be a 10-second animation. So I'm just going to go in and change the 31 to 10, and this one to 0s. Okay, you can use a white background. Doesn't really matter. We're going to cover it up. 1920 by 1080 is going to be the size, and then I'm going to click OK. Okay, and then I'm going to go here and go to fit. The right size. Alright, so now I've got to put the koi fish in, and I'm actually going to roll out a little bit so I can see off the screen. We'll take the koi fish, and I'm going to drop it right here. If it does this, it hits caps lock, and I'll come back. I want to make it smaller, so instead of me resizing it, I'll go down here and click, and then type in S for scale, and we'll bring it down to about 50%. It's about this big. You can go even smaller if you want, but for now, I'm going to go and put pins in this. Now, the pin tool is up here. I click on the pin tool, and I'm just going to put one right in the middle of his head, and then I'm going to put one at the tip of his nose, and then I'm going to keep on putting pins in so that I can create an animation, and I have to make sure I click on the picture part of it. And if I want the pins to move, I probably should put a pin at the top of the pin and the bottom of the pin. So I'm going to do that too. There. Now I have my different spots, and I'm going to go in here. Okay, so I'm going to make this a little bigger, and we're going to go to Puppet Mesh right here, and then it says Deform down here. Okay. Now it automatically starts tracking the position it's in, but I want to fix that. I'm going to highlight all these puppet pin 1 through 10. If you have more, that's fine. I'm just going to open it like this. You can see the position in the diamonds. Okay. So now I'm just going to move it forward, and I don't want to get above 10 seconds. 10 seconds is a whole frame, so I'm just going to move about right here, and then I'm going to just change the position of these, and I'm going to do it by just rolling over one spot and moving. Oops. Back to this tool. Let's see if I can do it this way. Okay, so let me click on this position. I'm just going to move it a little bit like that. And then I'll go to the next one, hopefully. Yep, and I can just move it back this way. I don't really like the way that. I want to bend like more natural. And I want the fins to go down a little bit. And as he goes this way, he's going to kind of force his head this way. Okay, so I've got a bunch of new diamonds here. You can see them in there. I'm going to go back to the other direction, which is going to be head going this way, fin going this way, and then my fins here going up a little bit. So now you can kind of see I've got the motion started of the fish going back and forth. I don't think he turns his head enough, so I'm going to jump forward to this keyframe and just set a little bit more this way, because I feel like he's working harder than that. Okay, so if I play it, it's a little fast for me, so I'm going to move them a little bit apart. So I'm just going to move this up. I'm going to select all these and just spread them out just a little bit, like that. And I'm going to take these and spread them out a little bit, like that. Okay, so now I'm going to bring this down again and look at it, and it should be doing it now. So yeah, nice and smooth. It doesn't look like the other fin is moving, so I'm going to go back here. Just make sure. So I'm going to go forward to this one, and I'm going to bring this one. Oops. Okay, so I have to figure out where that pin is if I want to move it. I think it's this one. Let's see if I can pinpoint it. So that's not that one. So now want that one. 7, 6. Nope. So I'm just going to leave it. Alright. So then I'm going to go down here, open this up all the way. I want to repeat this motion over and over again. So just like we did done before, I'm going to right click. I'm going to drag and select all these. I'm going to right click. And I'm going to go to keyframe assistant and go to easy ease because I want it to move naturally. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and copy all these. Command C. And move about the same distance right here. And do Command V. Command V. Command V. And Command V. It doesn't matter to go off. That's fine. Okay, so look at how this is working. He should be animated the whole time. Looks decent. Might be able to do better. We'll see. Now I'm going to take effects and close it up. And go to Koi Fish. And I'm going to pre-compose this. So I'm going to right click on it and pre-compose it. And call it Koi Fish. Okay, and this just kind of protects it for a minute so that I can move it. So now the pins are gone and I can just bring it down to here. Actually what I might do is bring it over here. I'm going to click R. Just kind of rotate it a little bit. Like this. And I'm going to have it start here, so I'm going to click on rotation, and then I'm going to type P for position, and if I mess up, I'm going to go back, and then I'm going to go back to the beginning. Now I click position, and then R, rotation. Okay, so now I've got both. So now I move it forward to the end, and I'm going to then take this and move it up through here, and I'm going to rotate it just a little bit. So I'm going to go to rotation, just rotate it a little bit that way like this, and move it off the screen. Okay, so now if I play it, move a little bit more like this. She looks a little weird. It's fine. Alright, so now I got to do some other things. I got to bring in the other pieces. So I'm going to go in and put the background in, and I'm going to just drag the background down to the bottom, and I'm going to lock it. Okay. Then I'm going to take the water, and I'm going to drop it over the top. Okay. So now if I go to here, you'll see the water's on top, and the stones are in the bottom, but we want to be able to see through this. So I'm going to go into this right here, transform, and let's see, I'm going to go to mode right here, and I'm going to try a screen. Not too bad. You can see the fish in there. I feel like there's going to be a better one for us. So let's play with some different ones. So let's go to color dodge. Nope, I don't like that one. Just try out a couple. Find the one you like. Darken. I don't like darken. So I'm going to go with screen. So I'm going to go to screen, and then I might make it a little bit see-through. Like this. There we go. Yeah, I brought the opacity down. So now I've got a fish swimming under the water over the stones. Not the best animation, but now I'm just going to go and lock these layers. And I'm going to put my name on it. So I'm going to click text tool. I'm going to go up here in the corner, type in Kyle Smith, and let's put some contrast on it so you can see it. So I'm going to scale it, type an S, bring it up a little bit, and then I want to get rid of the purple, go with a white, I think, because then I can see it. And I'm just going to move this down a little bit right here. Okay, now here's a piece a lot of you guys are forgetting to do correctly. I'm just going to play it, make sure it all looks good. I can see that the animation is going to cut off here near the end, which is okay. I'm just going to leave that for now. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to go to composition settings, and I'm going to bring it down from 10 seconds to now let's just leave it. Okay, so now I'm going to export it. So I go to File, Export, add to render queue. And I click here. Make sure I know where I'm saving it. I'm going to save it in my desktop. desktop, koi, and that, and I'm going to call it fish Kyle Smith. I want you guys to start naming your files with your name so I know it's you when I download it. Save, and then I'm going to render, and it's going to animate and hopefully save on my desktop, and then I go back to my desktop, and find the koi fish, and it should be in here called Fish Kyle Smith. If I open it up, it'll play for me. It kind of shows the fish going underneath through the water. And that's it for the After Effects tutorial today.